Australia is well known for producing top quality beer and wine and selling it all over the world. But for the last 10 years, a Western Australian distillery has also been making world-class whisky. But this is no busy industrialised factory. All the whisky here is made by hand, and no batch is ever the same. Sitting on the edge of Princess Royal Harbour in Albany is the Great Southern Distilling Company. This area was chosen for its pristine environment and cool climate, plus an abundance of southern wheatbelt barley and clean water. Cameron Syme travelled thousands of kilometres throughout the state and spent 15 years researching the best location to create WA's only single malt whisky. Cameron, you've got some of the world's best barley right here in this Great Southern. Is that one of the main reasons that you chose this area?
Yeah, absolutely, Lee. We were looking for what was the best spot in WA to set up a whisky distillery. Some of the world's best barley is produced in the region, gets exported around the world to make beer and whisky, so we're very lucky that we're right at source.
And you also were looking for a cooler climate. How does that help in the process?
Well, cool climate's important when the whisky comes to mature. So after we've made the whisky, it has to sit in an oak barrel to mature for a number of years. The warmer it is, the more of it evaporates, or what in Scotland they'd call the angel's share. So as the whisky sits there, some of it breathes through the wood and just disappears. For us, the cooler it is, the less evaporates, the better maturation process you get. Every bit of it's done by hand, there's no computer, it's all down to the sense and skill of the distillers. And I think that's probably the big difference, is that we're still very boutique, very small scale.
Master distiller Ben Kagi relies on his expert sense of smell, taste and scientific knowledge to make the perfect brew.
Of course, I rely upon the grain from Western Australia. I rely on the local water. We have very good spring water here through limestone aquifers. The thing about a micro scale is that we're involved one-on-one with every part of the process. And so the whisky expression is really an expression of our own heart and soul in the business.
The single malt whisky is left to mature for at least 2 years. Some of these barrels are almost 100 years old and have been used to hold bourbon, port or sherry, which gives each barrel an individual expression of flavour. This distillery is a clear leader when it comes to producing fine spirits. It's won a range of gold and silver medals, and it's been named a frontrunner in world whisky production. And it still has that unique Western Australian flavour, with the process beginning right here in the Great Southern. Cheers, Cameron. Thanks for showing us around.